Hey guys, Dan from DansGameZone here today, and today, I know I said that twice, I want to talk to you guys about the, I guess sort of recently released, I guess this is recent enough. I want to talk to you guys about the first DLC pack for Zelda Breath of the fucking Wild. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts about it. There will be a Zelda review eventually. And, trust me guys, it's coming. I know you're all complaining, but trust me, it'll come eventually. Just be patient. I'm not giving any hints, but it will come this year. I promise, it'll come this year. May not be coming for over 4 months, but still this year. But anyway, this isn't a review really. This is just more my general thoughts of what I thought of the DLC. There's no script to this. This is just me talking about my honest thoughts. So yeah, let's get started. First off, I was a pretty big fan of this DLC. As came a lot sooner than I thought. June 30th. I was expecting like maybe mid-July or even early August, but I'm glad it came as early as it did. But I thought it was really cool what they did. They kind of gave us a taste for the second pack of DLC. But I guess before I go into all that stuff, let's run down the list. The biggest thing in this DLC pack was, of course, Trial of the Sword. I bet all of you watching this have probably played it. Well, I mean, if you own Breath of the Wild, of course, Wii U or Switch. Yeah, Trial of the Sword was the big, like, main selling point of this DLC, and, I thought it was pretty great, actually. You know, you could look at it and say that it really is just, like, combat trials, but combat is really only part of the equation, at least my experience. Combat is really only part of the equation because, I bet all of you have been playing Breath of the Wild for a while, so really, you're really taking everything you've learned from being in environments, because, when you start Trial of the Sword, you are stripped with nothing. No clothes, no food, no weapons, no shields, no bows. You have to scavenge whatever you can find, and really just work with what you have. It's actually quite great. It's pretty similar to the opening hours of the game, as well as the Evidente Island, or whatever, Eventide Island. As in, yeah, you have no weapons. You can only use your knowledge of the world and what you've salvaged. It's actually quite suspenseful. As I think all of you watching know, it's quite suspenseful. It really is quite hard. Like, you have to be good to beat it. Like, it's about maybe 4 to 4.5 hours if you do all of it. It's actually quite tough. Like, especially if you're not good at the game, you're gonna have a hard time. But it consists of, I think, 50 rooms. Somewhere in the 50s, like around 50 rooms if you count the rest area rooms. You know, you have to start with like tree sticks and tree branches and boko spears, and you really have to work what you have. You really have to think about your environment. You have to take stealth and food into account, and don't waste any food. And remember, you have to bring your combat level to your A game to do this. But yeah, I think past games like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker had this, but they were more like just being a bunch of enemies. But here, you're in like a ton of different environments, different enemies all the time. Conditions can be different. There are rooms with lightning. There are rooms with thunderstorms. There are rooms with lava. There are rooms with like -degree weather. It's like it's always keeping you on your toes, and I really like that. It really makes you think. It really makes you think and take into account what you've learned from all your time in the game. So, and the reward is also pretty great. I mean, it's not like the greatest reward or anything, but you get a fully powered Master Sword, And what that means is that before you do Trial of the Sword, whenever you're close to a Guardian or in Hyrule Castle, the Master Sword goes from 30 to 60. So now, once you've awakened the true power of the Master Sword, it is now always at 60, which means it hits a lot harder, and it lasts a lot longer, which, oh, thank God. Like, if they didn't have this, I thought the Master Sword would be pitiful. But, yeah, I think Trial of the Sword is quite fun. I don't have any issues with it. I mean, it's hard, but I mean, I'm glad, because I mean, I like difficulty. Difficulty is a good thing in games, because the first few hours of Breath of the Wild were pretty damn hard, but eventually you just get to a point where you're just like, man, you just get like these ridiculous weapons. You just like slaughter everything. And I also get a little tired of that, so I like when I have to rethink what I've learned. But yeah, Trial of the Sword, really fun. Next up is Hero's Path mode. There's not a ton to say about Hero Path mode. It adds a feature to where when you're looking at the map screen, you can press X, and it'll show you the path you've taken on your entire adventure up to 200 hours of playtime. So, yeah, you can, I like it for two reasons. Number one, you can kind of watch it, I guess, like, for nostalgia purposes, see your journey from the whole time. Number two, if you're like me, and you're getting all the Korok seeds, like a hardo, yeah, I know, you can, I like, 'cause you can use it to see places you haven't been to yet. And, yeah, I think that's actually pretty useful. I mean, I like it more than most people for that, because I'm in the 500s on Korok seeds right now, and, well, it's actually been proven quite useful. So, yeah, it's not really a huge thing, but I think it's nice that it's there. So, yeah, next up is the Master Mode, the hard mode for this game, and, yeah, it earns the name Master Mode. It's pretty fucking hard. All enemies regenerate health, so you have to beat them quickly as possible. All enemies have gone up a rank, which means that there are no red enemies, no red bokoblins, moblins, no green Lizalfos. Those are all gone, which also means that there is also a new rank up called of gold enemies, which take a ridiculous amount of HP to kill, like, good God. But, there are also, like, a new species of Octoroks, I think that's what they're called, that can, basically make platforms float with enemies on them, which, I like, because in the normal game, like, if you have Rivali's Gale, you can basically use that to escape any fight, so you can't really do that anymore, because now enemies have floating platforms all over Hyrule. I just think that's actually a really cool idea. But, yeah, Master Mode is hard. Like, Master Mode is hard. Like, you're gonna need to kill everything as fast as you can. And just for the game to show you how hard it is, there is a Silver Lennel, the toughest enemy in normal mode of the game, just sitting on the Great Plateau, probably just hanging out. Yeah, Master Mode is really hard, and I think it's a really cool way for, like, if you finish the game, which I don't think that many people finish, but, like, I think it's cool for people who have finished the game, as a new way to revisit Hyrule. So I think Master Mode is a pretty cool addition. I believe the last thing to talk about, at least for this DLC pack, is the new clothes. Now most of these are like references to past Zelda games and such, but one new mask, which is probably the most important, is the Korok mask. Simply put, it's just a mask that every time you're near one of the 900 Koroks, it will start like making noise and like rattling and stuff, and it's kind of cute. But yeah, once again, if you're like me and you're on the hunt for all the Korok seeds, this is really helpful. It's not like a massive addition, but I've found it to be pretty damn useful. All the other outfits, on the other hand, there's like the Phantom Armor from Spirit Tracks. There's Midna's helmet from Twilight Princess. And then there's Majora's Mask and Tingle's outfit from well, Majora's Mask, which is my favorite Zelda, by the way, but don't tell anybody. So yeah, I think these are all pretty cool. If I have one gripe with them is that you can't upgrade any of them, which honestly I think is kind of disappointing. I would have loved to upgrade these, but I guess another gripe is that all the abilities that they give you are cool. Like the Majora's Mask is basically the Bokoblin Mask, the Moblin Mask, the Zolfo Mask, and the Radiant Armor put into one, but like that, all the new outfits are just kind of like, all their abilities are just kind of like stuff that other outfits can wear. I mean, I guess they couldn't really help it. I mean, it's better. I'd rather them do that than do nothing, like the Nintendo Switch shirt. But yeah, I mean, I still think they're pretty cool. Like, I think they're really fun to play with. I especially love the Tingle outfit because you scare everybody who wears it. So I just think that's silly. But I think that's it. Oh, and by the way, Gold Little are hard as fuck. Just want to put that out there. But yeah, overall, I thought Breath of the Wild's first DLC pack was pretty awesome in my opinion. I'm really pumped for the second DLC pack. I'm predicting December, like maybe the 8th or something. But yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. So yeah, I think that's it. You guys, I think it's worth the money because it's $20, but you're also getting the DLC pack 2 in December. So if you're on the fence, I can see why you want to get now. Maybe wait till December, but I think it's pretty fun. The Trial of the Sword is really awesome. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Take care. And oh yeah, little channel update. Shantae is the next game I'll be looking at for the indie trio. It's a trio now because FYI guys, I was gonna do 5, but due to time constraints and the fact that like Splatoon 2 and Sonic Mania are coming out, I want to do reviews for both of those. I don't think I have time to do 5 indie games, but I still will do 3. So you're gonna have Goner, Shantae, and then you guys vote between Snake Pass or Fast RMX. It's gonna be one of those two for the last game. So you guys vote between Snake Pass and Fast RMX, and I'm thinking about remaking the Goner review because I feel like I could have done a lot more in that video. I've already finished like a revised script, so I think I'm gonna make that. Which, if I do make that, that might be why the Shantae video is delayed. But yeah, that's just a few little updates. Yeah, you guys have a great night. Take care. Vote for Snake Pass or Fast RMX. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.